Yeah, all right. Okay, so now I just spoke about Dirk shouting out J Mane on the whoops. Prior to that, you had Duck started the well, I'm gonna start with King Yella. He kind of started to push a piece when he, got shot at under the Vidoc or whatever. Then years later, Duck dropped the Chicago Legends. I felt like that was an olive branch saying, like, look, let's get this money and whatever, let's leave it alone. And I want to say this too. When I interviewed Flame, he was saying Duck had that type of voice where the guys was like gravitating towards what he was saying, like, I bet we gonna roll like that. Did you have that perspective of Duck first of all? Like in terms of him laying down, like, look, we push it, we not finna be tweaking with them, we finna just do our music. Hopefully they don't tweak with us. Like, did Duck have that type of influence in the hood? Because that's what Flame said. That was his point of view. I want to get your point of view.
I mean, I don't want to say he didn't, and I don't want to say he did. But at the same time, I don't think it was just more so like he was on that type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I think folks was just like on him.
You was closer to Duck than Flame, I would imagine, because y'all in the group. So what's your take? Yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, go ahead.
I would think like folks was like, probably just want to show his talent and make something different and do something for the city, really. Mm-hmm. At that time, type shit. And folks a nice ass rapper. Like, song was decent. Like, I wouldn't say I was fully behind it, but shit, whatever folks with, I'm with it. Mm-hmm. I'm behind that bitch. Yeah. Type shit. So yeah, you could say folks got that type of voice. Well, yeah, whatever it is, it's that. It's that. Yeah, sure. Folks, the big dog, folks got all the clout. Like, if niggas trying to get to where they going to, niggas better off fucking with folks. Like, you feel me? And folks ain't, he always type motherfucker, never lead a game. You feel me? So it is what it is.
For sure. I fuck with that. So when you just said that's just a question popped in my head. Like, I remember seeing him on Vlad TV, and Vlad was telling him, like, man, why don't you move and woo and da-da-da. And he was saying, like, man, I got people out there I got to look out for and take care of. Like, was that like do you feel like that was him holding him stuck in Chicago? Because he could have easily went out there with Billy. He fucked it with Billy. He fucked it with Young at the time. I mean, Yella. He could easily went out there. He could have left. You know what I'm saying? He probably could have went other places too. But he stayed in Iraq. And, rest in peace to the brother, But, basically, how you feel about that? Like, do you feel like he was so loyal to his guys that's what kept him in Iraq?
Yeah, I don't really like speaking on how my brother what he should have did or why he was thinking and shit like that. Like, shit, whatever he was on type shit. But how I know, like, at a certain point in time, like, where he got where, like, he was real big on family. Yeah. So folks was sticking around the family.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, I fuck with that. Yeah, he got a big family too. Do you fuck with his people, like his cousins? You got like a lot of cousins and shit. Like the Weekly's big as hell. Like y'all, you still was like just when he passed away, it's just like everything separated because they say he was the glue. So I'm gonna get your point of view on that.
I mean, that's some weird shit. I mean, like, yeah, you could. I don't know about him being like the glue, but yeah, he definitely was. He who motherfuckers come to see. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, like I mean, it is what it is. I don't be seeing a lot of that, yeah, but like far as like the sisters for sure. Yeah, we still like them. Yeah, they're my sisters. Like,
for sure. I bet. I interviewed this one guy from Georgia, but he ain't fucking with the Push a Peace movement. His name Mook 23 or whatever, but he was saying that he felt like Duck got spit in his face for trying to push peace, and now J Mane push a peace, and it's like he don't fuck with the vibe or whatever. Do you feel like when Duck dropped the Chicago Legends that he was, people like shunned him or whatever, or they played it like whatever, like or just one time? You get what I'm saying? What's your point of view on that? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like go ahead? Yeah.
Who I'm gonna answer this first. Damn, what the question was again?
I'll rephrase it because I did fumble all over. All right, so I
had two answers. You asked two questions.
Yeah, I did. Shit. So basically, I was saying I interviewed a guy named Mook 23, and he was saying like Duck got spit in his face for pushing peace. That's the first.
Yeah, who is Mook 23?
I don't know. He said he was Melly's cousin, huh?
You say he from Memphis?
Yeah, he from Georgia. Like, Georgia. Yeah. Oh. I guess he a fan of Duck, and he fuck with the music and everybody.
Yeah, but he definitely ain't lying though. But I think it's just like at that time, I think it was a different time type shit. Like you can't be out here talking about you trying to kumbaya when your rival talking about he making the hardest songs about you type shit. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like a different time. Like J Mane talking about he pushing peace, and then he got Lil Durk to feed into it. So like, it's a different time.
Yeah. So do you feel like now Dirk had called J Mane, he basically, you know, J Mane put the call out or whatever. He was saying like basically, first I'm gonna ask this. He was saying Adam 22 in the way. Do you feel like Adam 22 trolled too much, or it's just like he doing his job? How you view that?
It's a yeah, like shit. He definitely trolled too much, and he doing his job. Like shit, he went. That's his job. Like shit, niggas love when motherfuckers troll.
You was getting on his ass. What was to that? You had like you had a chip on your shoulder about it. Like what was to it? You was on his ass. I seen that interview when you and Bodine was up there.
Nah, it's just more so. It's more so. I watch the nigga. I watch him. So like me watching him, like so I really know like what he be on type shit. So I was down there like already coming on that vibe. And then it was more so like you would play like you and this ain't nothing against him, like you would play like you fuck with a motherfucker, but then the motherfucker like fool to come around and you would just be overly fuck with a motherfucker like but I know what it is. It's like beneficial shit, like the numbers and all that shit. So I know how to treat a motherfucker. Type shit.
You good on your wood too, but yeah,
sure.
like I'm gonna take this part out, but you be like you kind of be sucking dick with the other side. That's what I take what you're saying without saying too much, but I get it.
It's more so like what's ever beneficial though. You feel me? So like when I come around, I'm not no phony kick it, hey, who all that. So I'm like when I'm hey, what's going on? Conversation, okay, business. So like it was like what you can do with the other nigga, like, you know, more content and you know and all that shit. Whatever. So I don't really be I understand all sides, so I don't be taking none of that shit personal.
You don't take it personal, okay, for sure. Okay, so how did you feel personally though when Dirk shouted out J Mane? Was it just like, oh, okay, folks making progress, or what was your feeling if anything?
My shit, that's hard.
That was hard to you?
I mean,
I fuck with it. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I'm just.
It ain't hard to me. It's hard for
them.
For what they got going on, and for the youth for shit like that. Yeah, it's hard.
I bet. So that was it. You can't elaborate. That was pretty much it. It was just hard for them, but they got. All right, I respect it. Okay. So excuse me. When J Mane took the FYB out his name, we gonna move on, but I want to get this too. When J Mane took the FYB out his name, a lot of his guys was feeling like he put it on the internet instead of calling them. Do you feel like that's valid, or is it like he got the right, he could do what he want to do? You know what I'm saying? What's your point on that?
I mean, shit. I mean, he could have made a call or whatever, but shit, he really can do what he want to do. Shit, he trying to level up, I guess. Really. So I mean, I can't really be out here feeling a way about what another man doing. You feel me? So when I see other niggas feeling the way about what another man doing, I don't really be feeding into that shit. So do your shit.
Yeah, but you see it's on the internet, it's just like you just see it, it's just like, man, it is what it is.
I mean, yeah, you know, I react to it like at home while everybody else laugh at the shit. It might be funny, but as far as me going out my way to speaking up and commenting and feeling some type of way about it, no.
Right. I feel you. I get that. That's respectful.